How does the mind affect the body's ability to perform or even just work? Something I had to ask myself this morning, really. So let me tell you a story. I'll kind of tell you the background of this question. A few weeks ago, I was running some traps, some raccoon traps, and they were up on a hill. And so I gotta, climb this hill to go check them every day. I remember getting off work, changing clothes, grabbing a 22 and, making the hike up this hill. And I remember saying, this sucks. Getting halfway up the hill, wanting to take a break, kind of stopping at the top, really just taking my time, getting up this hill. Well, the last 2 days have been youth turkey season here where I live. And let me tell you that I have ran these hills like they're not even there. I'm too old to youth hunt, but I have been taking my little brother, and the same hill that, we had to hike up to check these traps, I had to climb up that hill and several more after that, a lot bigger in size, and they were not a factor. So obviously I enjoy turkey hunting a little more than I do checking traps. But like I said, the excitement was there. Felt like there was a lot bigger reward. And overall, I was just, more ready to be in the woods for turkey hunting. And I ran these hills, no factor. Didn't think about it at all. I actually got like a mile back in the woods before I even noticed like my legs were starting to burn. So that's something to think about. And you can't blame it all on physical aspects. Like, maybe I was more recovered because Friday night I got 4 hours of sleep. Woke up at 4 Saturday morning, ate a banana, a bowl of oatmeal, threw on the camo and headed out the door. Like I said, ran those hills like they were not even there. So what if we could look at training in that same aspect to where it had that same, sort of reward to it? And I believe we have these days, even within the training. A lot of, the time that we come in here, it's kind of rough. The weights are feeling heavy or all this and all that. But if you ever do something, kind of out of the ordinary, like for me, I lift here a lot. But say, I go to the gym or go to my old high school weight room, I'm around a lot of people. There's a different environment, and I'm hyped up. And usually, PRs happen in situations like that for people when they go somewhere and there's more energy there. There's more excitement. They're more they're ready to execute. So what if we could look at training every day like that? You come in here, and instead of looking at it as a workout, tell yourself it's going to be a reward. Enjoy it. I feel like there might be more to gain doing that. I feel like you would probably put in way more work because, to be honest with you, if I had those traps set any farther in the woods, I probably would have pulled them after 2 days, but I ran them for about a week. But the last 2 days, I've been running up and down hills. I got 4 hours of sleep Friday night, got like 5 hours last night. I've been running hard, but it's not been a factor really. So that's something to think about. I was going to do back squat tonight, but just kind of opted out of it. Wanted to do some front squat because I knew I wasn't going to be deadlifting, so I wanted to put a little more load on the upper back. Worked up to that 225 single. The 225 single didn't feel all that good. The 185 before that felt buttery smooth. But then I'm moving over to deadlifts, popping 135 for a few sets of 10, and I reckon I'm going to get back to that. But really, that's all I got for today. It's just kind of interesting how well the mind can, sort of govern the body and really stop you from, working at your highest potential. So just something to think about, probably something to meditate over before you go into your workouts. Just ask yourself what you're going in there for. I think you need to have a very strong why. Why you're going in there, what's your reasoning, all that, why you do what you do. I think you have to have a very strong why. You have to know it. You have to believe it. And lastly, you got to act on it. But like I said, that's all I got for today. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.